Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a major development that has sent ripples through South Africa's political landscape. The South African government has announced the impending deportation of Janusz Walus, the man who assassinated anti-apartheid leader Chris Hani in 1993. This case has been a flashpoint for decades, and today, we are breaking it all down for you. Stay tuned, as this story carries deep political and emotional weight for the nation. Let's start with the context. Chris Hani was a revered figure during South Africa's transition from apartheid to democracy. As a leader in the African National Congress (ANC) and the South African Communist Party (SACP), he was instrumental in galvanizing the anti-apartheid movement. His assassination came at a critical time in 1993, just as South Africa was on the brink of becoming a free democracy. The murder almost derailed the peace talks and could have plunged the country into civil war. Nelson Mandela himself had to step in to calm the nation during that turbulent period. Janusz Walus, a Polish immigrant and far-right extremist, was convicted of Hani's murder. Alongside his co-conspirator Clive Derby Lewis, Walus planned the assassination to spark chaos and undermine the transition to democracy. Walus was sentenced to death, but his sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment after South Africa abolished the death penalty. Now, fast forward to 2022. After spending nearly 3 decades in prison, Walus was granted parole by the Constitutional Court of South Africa, citing his eligibility for release under the law. This decision sparked widespread outrage and protests. Many South Africans viewed it as a slap in the face to Hani's legacy and the sacrifices made during the anti-apartheid struggle. The government, including Justice Minister Ronald Lamola, vehemently opposed his parole, but the court's decision was final. The latest chapter in this saga came today, with the South African government confirming that Walus will be deported to his home country of Poland. Minister in the presidency, Kambudzo Ntshavheni, stated that the Polish government would bear all costs of the deportation. She reiterated the government's long-standing opposition to Walus's release but emphasized that they are bound by the rulings of the Constitutional Court. The announcement has reignited the intense emotions and unresolved questions surrounding Hani's assassination. The South African Communist Party, in particular, has been vocal, criticizing Walus for failing to fully disclose the truth about the plot. They believe his deportation will allow him to evade complete accountability. What were the deeper political motives behind the assassination? Was Walus acting alone, or was there a broader network involved? These are questions that many believe still need answers. For South Africa, this is more than just a legal or political issue. It's a deeply symbolic moment that touches on the country's journey toward reconciliation and justice. The handling of Walus's case raises critical debates. How should a nation deal with perpetrators of political crimes? How do you balance the need for justice with the imperative for national healing? And, perhaps most importantly, how do you honor the legacy of figures like Chris Hani in a way that ensures their sacrifices are never forgotten? The SACP and other organizations argue that deporting Walus now undermines justice and the ongoing pursuit of the truth. They have long demanded a full inquiry into Hani's assassination, claiming that Walus's actions cannot be fully understood without uncovering the broader political agenda that motivated them. On the other hand, legal experts point out that the Constitutional Court's decision must be respected, as it reflects the rule of law in a democratic society. This raises another important question: should public outrage influence the enforcement of judicial decisions, or is adherence to the rule of law paramount, even when it's unpopular? This development is bound to spark heated debates across South Africa and beyond. For many, it feels like the end of an era, while others see it as a painful reminder of unresolved wounds from the apartheid era. So, what do you think? Does deporting Janusz Walus to Poland serve justice, or does it let him escape full accountability for his actions? Should South Africa continue to investigate the assassination of Chris Hani, or is it time to move forward? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop your comments below. And if you enjoyed today's deep dive into this breaking story, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time with more in-depth analysis and commentary.